New video this Sunday, by the way. Hello and welcome to Quickie, the series where I talk about shit that recently came out and gave my first impressions on it. I know it's been kind of a hot mess since I last uploaded, but you know what? I feel more calm and ready to upload again. The vacation was pretty nice. But with that being said, today I'll be talking about Saturdays Off, a cartoon made by DaftPinas. But before anything else, I would like to give my quick opinions on Daft. Don't like his content. I really don't. I just find it a bit boring, and in some videos he seems a bit one-off. I would say that he seems nice as a person, but I do know somebody that knows Daft, and let's just say he's a bit scummy in behind the scenes. I don't want to explain much, but I do recommend checking out Andrew IG's video talking about the Cosmodor and DaftPinas situation, which goes a bit more into depth and why I think Daft is a bit scummy. But just because I don't like Daft doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be biased against this cartoon. You gotta separate the art from the artist, you know? But with that being said, this is definitely a waste of potential. But let's talk about it. So what's this all about? Well, it's about a character named Michael and Carrie living their normal lives while Michael is trying to get a laptop. That's it. Well, I can definitely see that this is trying to be a slice of life cartoon, and I can definitely fuck with this because it's definitely a nice change pacer from the other indie cartoons we're getting, and it makes it stand out a bit more. But with that being said, this is really fucking boring. It's just monotone conversation after monotone conversation. In other words, I could pretty much summarize this entire cartoon with this clip of The Simpsons.
My sister's dog had puppies.
What kind?
What kind of what?
What kind of dog does your sister have?
I don't know.
For me, I see a good slice of life show working with a colorful cast of characters with a really good humor, which is the reason why I like My Wife and Kids so much. And as you can tell by the sound of my voice, this cartoon definitely doesn't have neither. I can definitely tell the characters off by their designs, but by personality, in my opinion, they all feel a bit samey. Speaking of which, let's talk about the art direction and animation. First of all, I want to talk about one of my favorite things about this short, that being the backgrounds. And in my opinion, these are probably one of the best drawn backgrounds I've ever seen in an indie cartoon this year. They're honestly impressive and beautiful. Sadly, the same thing cannot be said about the character animation. To be honest, I really like the design of some of the characters, except maybe Michael's because he looks a bit too bland for me, but characters like Kario have a distinct and pretty unique looking character designs, but the lip syncing and some of the movement just looks so weird and off. And there's actually an excuse for this because Daft did say that it was his first time using animation in After Effects. With that being said, for his first time doing this in After Effects, it looks pretty good. Hell, I would even say it's pretty impressive at times. But with that being said, for the next time he makes another cartoon, I definitely hope he fixes some of the issues he's getting criticized for. And we have the voice actors. Honestly, we got some pretty big YouTubers here like The Right Opinion, King Curio, and LS Mark. However, my biggest gripe with the voice acting is that they're not really voice acting. It's just like the actors are just reading off the script and that's it. They don't sound like different or have an accent. They just sound like they're voice actors and that's it. Also, apparently I found out via Twitter that the voice actor of Michael didn't give two shits about this to the point where he didn't even re-record one of the lines in the end.
Never actually recognized him during work. A note about him for a year.
Dog, there's even mic clicks in the fucking recording. I can't.
Have you ever done that?
Here or there.
Probably one of my least favorite things about Saturdays Off overall is that we have absolutely no idea who these characters are. The only character we kinda know a bit of is Michael, since he works in an office job, but that's it. We have absolutely no idea who these other characters are, or even what their personalities are, since, like I said before, their personalities are so alike you can't really tell them apart other than their designs. To finally cap things off, overall, Saturdays Off is a really bland and overall average cartoon. As a pilot, it does a terrible job at introducing the characters and the overarching world, but on the other hand, as an alone cartoon, it's an overall okay cartoon, with pretty bland animation, pretty bland dialogue and story, but gorgeous animation from the background. I can definitely see from Twitter and YouTube that DaftPinas is taking criticism to heart, no matter if it's positive or negative. But all I gotta say is, I hope he listens to the audience in terms of the criticism of this cartoon, and I hope he betters for his next project. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you like what I make, please consider liking and subscribing. Hell, why not share it with other people? Consider following me on Twitter and join my Discord server. Have a nice day, everybody.